creative residing in the DMV area, I've always wondered, why is it that people tend to work with others that have a mass following instead of us smaller creatives who might be a little bit more talented, very knowledgeable, just don't really have the resources or the followers as these other people. And so instead of being bitter about it, I like to take more of an analytical approach. And so I thought to myself, why would I want to work with someone that has a mass following over a smaller creative who might be a lot more talented? And just being 100% honest, we all want to steal someone else's audience. You want to bring their audience to you and build your platform, which would hopefully translate over into money where they'll buy tickets or, you know, buy your service or product or whatever have you. And so because we've never met these people personally, you don't really have anything to go by. So I might reach out to a radio personality or an exec of a show and I'll pitch myself and I'm like, hey, you know, I really want to work with you. I want to expand my brand. I feel like I have really great things to talk about. And my email might get overlooked. Not because I'm inadequate, but more so they don't know me. So they're going off of a piece of paper and I don't have a lot of followers. So it's like, how can I really back up what it is that I'm saying? I don't have 100,000 or even 10,000 people, you know, in my comments or engaging or saying, dang, Diamond, you're dope. I really like you, blah, 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 to validate that to someone else. So with Instagram or Twitter or whatever social media, it's always about the look of it. Numbers talk, but also if you don't know somebody personally, what else do you have to go by? You are going to go by the followers, and we typically conform to groupthink. So it's like, if all these people are following this person, they seem to really like this person, then I'll go ahead and go with that. But the more talented person that might have the less followers, it's like, well, you don't have a lot of followers, so how can I really validate that you are a dope creative, that, you know, yeah, your song was cool, or, oh, I like your interviews, or your painting was nice, but a lot of other people don't really feel that way, or they don't really know about you, so is it really that great? Because it seems like a lot of people aren't even sharing your stuff to even know about it. And that's kind of like, I feel like the logic behind things. What I realize is social media is a great connection, but face-to-face connection is so much more powerful. So when you see a major artist or a radio company or a A&R or some executive, and they're having giveaway events, they're giving out book bags, or they're doing something for the homeless, or they're doing some sort of fundraiser, you know, during the day at this community center, this place, you really have to be out there and really show your face. You can tell if a person is genuine or their energy based off of just that face-to-face interaction. You can't really tell from social media. You would hope and think that people are what they post about, but you, knowing people in real life, sometimes you might look at their social media and be like, bro, you're not even like that, girl. You're not even like that in real life. And so other people have the same logic. So if you really want to connect with these people and you know, hopefully further your career or be in certain rooms, you got to get out there. You have to go out and physically be in the field. I was watching a video of this black man. He went to Harvard and he realized that we pretty much have access to the same information as people that don't go to a prestige college. The only difference is networking. So you're in a school where there are people that have a lot of money. There's a lot of business owners, a lot of CEOs, a lot of execs that, oh, their children go to school together, so they're friends. So, oh, you're able to get a managerial position at this major company, not because you were better than me, but it's because who you know. So it's always about who you know and not what you know. So like, you can't really be upset that people aren't gravitating towards you. You really got to get out there in the field. If I decided, you know, to take my interviews a step up and do live shows where people can come, if I see somebody that's always a regular, I'm going to notice that, and I'm going to want to connect with them or figure out. Just even today, shout out to this girl. I don't want to put her out there because I don't know if she wants to, but she's somebody I always consistently see interact in my story. She's never DM me or anything like that, but I always appreciate her just engaging with the polls, you know, sharing her perspective. And so I reached out and I let her know, like, hey, I'm seeing you, like, I'm watching you. So I look back to times where I've emailed people, wanted to be a part of something, I didn't get a response back, and it's like, Diamond, they don't know you. So people also have reached out to me before, and you know, I try to give the benefit of doubt, but again, you really don't know a person. So if somebody And I'll tell you this, doing interviews, I have developed a lot of really cool friendships. I've met a lot of people, but that's because they've paid for my service, or they've, come to the interview, and we've developed a relationship outside of that. I got to see them as a person just on, like, before the interview starts. So I get to see how you are, during the interview, afterwards, like your interaction, stuff like that. So everything's about who you know. So really get out there and get beyond being on just, this platform right now. Or if you not in a position to go to these events like me, like I have a work schedule that doesn't always allow me to go to day events, but just sharing their content, reposting their events, just interacting with them is the best thing to do.